Hey there, Extreme Squad. Welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Cody, and yeah, we gonna be doing a art video. Oh yeah, and technically it's going to be the first ever episode. Well, technically the first ever episode was when I introduced my TCG, but this is going to be the first of many episodes of my journey of creating my own TCG game. If you don't know what TCG stands for, you must have been living under a rock, like I have. Except I knew what TCG stood for back in 2011, I think. But if you don't know what it is, it's the the I forgot what the letters what you call those, but it stands for Trading Card Game. That's what TCG stands for. But anyway, I'm moving my mic, so excuse me if you hear any bumping. Um, yeah, we're gonna be doing a series on this. So this is episode 1, viewers, and I am redrawing one of my first ever cards. This is Storm that we're redrawing, and yeah, I'm just right now redrawing, adding in the base of what my drawing is going to sit on, and yeah, I'm going to basically almost repeat the same things over and over again because sometimes I forget what I'm saying. So heads up, and also this video is a bit long, so sorry about that ahead of time. But anyway, this is gonna be a redraw of one of my first characters. This is Storm, a water and electric monster. Still working on typings, but I know for a fact this one is going to be water and electric typing. So yeah. And if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm basically talking about my process. I'm not that good, so you can go ahead and laugh at me in the comments if you want, or say, Cody, just shut up and put on music, because yeah, I'm not that good at doing a whole talking about my process. And you see I have a little extra in the corner of my reference photo. I'll get to that in a minute when I get done doing the whole talking about this thing instead of just talking about my process. Yes, I'm weird, I know. You can laugh at me if you want. I don't care. But anyway, I don't know why I'm whispering like this, and I don't know why I'm talking like this, but anyway, I'm trying to do this all in one take, viewers, because I am not good at doing the whole talking. This is 3 minutes of me talking about nothingness. What am I doing? Okay, I'm back. Clear my throat. I'm back. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. So if you're wondering what that character is in the corner that I keep going over to, that is a Digimon. So yeah, funny thing about this character that I designed, I kind of based it off of a Digimon character because when I was designing this, I was watching some Digimon at the time. So yeah, Digimon was fresh on my mind at the time of me designing this, and also I kind of used Digimon as a reference when I need some cool monster designs. Yeah. So you're going to see me go over to that character a lot where I need to look at octopus character, the animated octopus. But anyway, by the way, my favorite My second favorite show is Digimon, so my game is kind of based on Digimon and Pokemon, so yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, I don't know if I'm talking about my process or talking about my favorite shows anymore. If I'm talking about my process or am I talking about my favorite shows? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Anyway, so I'm just drawing out the tentacles. Funny thing about this, I kept erasing these same lines, and these are just rough lines. They didn't have to be perfect, but 2 words, I'm a perfectionist. I like it when it's perfect. So you're going to see me redraw the same line over and over again. So just a heads up. But yeah, I kept, and I just bumped my mic. I kept my lines like the same in the final sketch, but they got a little bit different. You'll notice it when it's at the end. Yeah, I gotta think now. My brain has went numb. Apparently, I became a numbskull because my brain has lost everything that I was going to say. So let's go into a commercial break. Yeah, let's go into a commercial break. Viewers, if you have been here for a while and you have seen my brand new merch design, my mascot design, excuse me if you heard that, but if you have seen that brand new merch design, it is now on shirts and is available for purchase. Basically, just go to my Facebook page, link down below, and you can see the prop. Yeah. I'm sorry, I either had to plug something or mute myself and scream in my pillow. I believe I got myself back on track. So anyway, you can yell at me in the comments if you want, viewers. I'm just laying out a quick face line. I'm not exactly sure what you would call this, but I basically just lay out a cross shape to point out where I'm going to put the eyes and the mouth. Everything in the center is where the eyes will be close to. The mouth is under the center, and the eyes would be like somewhere in the above those lines. You see where I'm like sketching, so yeah, like that. Excuse me if you're dagging. Now I'm drawing in the mouth. In a few minutes, I might just give up trying to explain my process because it's been a while, and I might just throw on some music and say speed draw. But yeah, I started experimenting with the mouth. I wanted to do, like in my original sketch, I wanted to do like a beak, like how I did with the original, but it didn't look right, so I went with more of the octopus style beak. An octopus has like these like little like star-shaped mouths that open up, but they're typically underneath the octopus. By the way, viewers, they're typically underneath the octopus, and they're not technically on their face. Technically, they don't even have a face. Their eyes are on the side of their head, like a horse, and technically their mouth is underneath their, I'm just gonna say it, their butt. So technically they eat from underneath because they eat starfishes and clams and other things. So their mouths are always pointing down. I don't know why I'm giving you people technically a biology lesson. I'm just talking. I don't know why. By the way, viewers, here's the actual part where I'm actually fixing my lines. So I kind of got these going more straighter, more, how could you say, perfect? Perfection? I'm a perfectionist, so it really felt good when I did this. But anyway, like I was saying about the character itself, and I just bumped my mic again, sorry. I give them, unlike my original where it just has a bunch of horns, I give them more like a helmet design. Excuse me. Sorry, sorry. So yeah. And here I start doing my coloring. This part I can actually explain very better. Ugh. I went under where I did not have lines and I added color. That way I can use my paint bucket to basically fill in the lines. And then I kept playing with colors because my original design for this character, the one that's up in the right hand corner, the original colors was a dark, like, army green color with like a gray, like, beak, I think, if I remember right, with red eyes, which looked good, but it looked like something out of some kind of horror movie. It looked like a demon octopus thing. It looked like it came straight from Hades' realm. So I took that and made it look more, how do I say this, cuter, less menacing, less demonly. Looks less like a creature from Hades' realm. And I give it blue eyes instead of red eyes. And I kind of, well, made the rough lines more smoother and changed the dark green to more of a, not aqua green, but more of a lime green color. When I don't have the blue background behind him, you can actually see the aqua green color, the more oceanish green. So that actually looked 100 times better on this character. Of course, I actually used some darker shadows, and I actually used the first time I actually used a blender. I never used the blending tool in my, this is more of a pulling tool, but the other one, the little droplet thing that I use, is actually a blender. I never actually used it before because I never really had a chance to actually experiment with it. But when I used it, it actually looked really good. I blended the shadows and lighting, and even right there where there'll be like water, you see at the end what it looks like when I add it. And actually, here it is right here. Man, I've been talking for 14 minutes. But yeah, I added some like light blues, and I went back over with like a darker like ocean blue with some white in it, like white or blue. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. But of course, I actually went over to my tool and actually brought down the opacity of the colors to make my octopus actually show through. Um, which actually made it look really cool. And yeah, here is some clouds. I had some like clouds in the background, which look really cool. I even tried to blend it, but yeah, it didn't really do much to it. Of course, I can't really tell, but if it looks any different, tell me in the comments below. But yeah, I'm just blending in the ocean colors, and yeah, once I lower the opacity, you can actually see my octopus's tentacles under the water. And yeah, here's the finished process. So here's Octo Storm reimagined. So don't forget to follow me on my social medias like Discord, Facebook, and all that. And subscribe, ring that bell. And till next time, stay awesome, stay extreme, and bye.